I know it's hard. It feels like drowning. It feels like your lips are barely above the water. It feels like a summer wrestler is sitting on your back and pinching your nose. I recognize how brave you fought amidst the fears with every drop of your last strength. I know sometimes you lock yourself up and give way to tears. I know those days when it feels like there is no way you can keep going. You feel like life just isn't worth living and nothing could be more wrong. Those days when it's such a struggle just to pull yourself out of the bed. The depression, it overwhelms you. The fearful thoughts are spinning through your head. Those days when you feel so broken and the pieces keep falling apart. The sky grows stormy and gray. You feel like there is no solution to this riddle or game they call life. I get it. Everyone else is flaunting and looking happy and recycling pictures from that one trip. Or that one time they got to sit in the business class. I can fathom how lonely it feels when no one understands the stinking pressure of trying to live up to other people's expectations. Not feeling good enough for anyone. Not feeling seen. Not feeling noticed. It's as frustrating as staying in the middle of the sea and there's no way you can just scream your head off and let it out. But I have to remind you this, that whatever stress you're carrying today will not be yours to carry forever. This is your reminder that some people are not meant to be in your life forever. Sometimes the wrong ones must leave in order for you to find those who are truly right for you. This is your reminder that sometimes your heart has to break in order for you to be truly whole again. Sometimes you have to make mistakes in order for you to learn and become better. Sometimes you have to fail in order for you to discover what you are truly passionate about. This is your reminder that sometimes endings are necessary. Some doors need to be closed so that the right ones can be opened. This is your reminder that what breaks can mend, what hurts can heal, what shatters can be put back together. May you recognize that in this very moment you are enough. You are perfect just the way you are. Let go of those who think any differently. You can hold into everyone. Stop dwelling over your mistakes and give yourself some credit. Speak kindly to yourself. Forgive yourself. Take care of yourself. And above everything else, love yourself without complexities or conditions. When you give yourself limitless love, you will attract those who will love you without boundaries. This is your reminder to stop trying to hide your imperfections from the world. Yes, you are flawed, but you don't need to be fixed. Stop focusing on everything that is wrong and start looking at everything that is right. You are only seeing your thorns when you are undeniably a rose. The beauty of a rose is evidence, but its ability to bloom despite apparent imperfections is what makes it truly remarkable. This is your reminder to water your thorns, to embrace your edges and wear them like armor. They make you who you are. They tell your story. Recognize your flaws, but choose to love yourself. May you realize that you are worthy and deserving. This is your reminder to surround yourself with people who want to see you grow. Remember that happiness blooms from within. Remind yourself that like roses, we all have our thorns, but it doesn't make us any less beautiful. For the most beautiful things in the universe are never perfect. This is your reminder to stop thinking that you are behind life. There is no set timeline for self-discovery. Maybe you haven't found your dream job. That type of job that excites you, that moves you. Maybe you're still trying to figure out what your passion is. What fills your life with purpose. Maybe you haven't found the right person to share your soul with. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to love yourself first before you could love someone else. Maybe you've been broken in the past. Maybe you haven't gained that admission. Maybe you haven't purchased a home. Maybe you have a home in other things like experiences, like adventures and people. This is your reminder that one day you have it all figured out. But recognize that you are exactly where you are meant to be right this very moment. May you stop rushing into something that is not right for you in fear of falling behind. You are not falling behind. You're falling into your journey. You're falling into your life. You're falling into the person you were created to be. So breathe. Trust the process and remember that all good things takes time. Be assured that you will get to where you want to be. And when you do, you'll be glad you took your time. For the best things are worth the wait. Promise yourself that you will stop putting your feelings and needs second. Selfishness and self-care are two very different things. Promise that you will take care of your body and mind. Stay active, but give yourself permission to rest and time to replenish your soul. Promise yourself that you will walk away from those who love you with conditions and from those who do not value your word. This is your reminder that you shouldn't have to destroy yourself in order to create a relationship. Promise yourself that you will start to change the critical voice inside your head. Replace the thoughts that bring you down with thoughts that lift you up. Promise to forgive yourself, to stop reliving on the same mistake. This is your reminder to be kindly and gentler to yourself. To make decisions based on passion and not fear. To respect yourself. To love yourself and recognize that in this very moment, you are enough. Lock away these promises and throw away the key. May you learn that you are deserving of the same love you give to others. And may you love yourself enough to keep to these promises that you make. I promise you that your greatest growth will not happen in your knowing. It will happen in your believing. And believing in yourself and in the power of possibilities. This is your reminder that the life that you want and deserve is standing in front of you. It is hidden in the walls of your mind, your heart, and soul. If you fearlessly believe in what if it will undoubtedly transform into what is. Everything is possible. If you believe it, everything you want is in the other side of what if. This is your reminder to let go of the idea of perfection. You are not perfect. You are real. You are an original. Let yourself be flawed and allow yourself to make mistakes. Recognize that you are not always going to have it all together. Sometimes your heart is going to break. You're going to feel hurt. You're going to feel pain. Do not apologize for being broken. Every time you break, you become more alive. You become more open to yourself. You become more exposed to your sensibility. This is your reminder that sometimes you have to let go. Let go of people, of experiences, of regrets, of guilt, of anger. Whatever it is that no longer serves you the greatest good. This is your reminder that letting go doesn't mean forgetting or giving up. It means recognizing what was, accepting what is, and being open to the future. It's about learning, growing, and changing. It's about overcoming and moving on. Do not be afraid to let go. Believe in yourself. Believe in the power of new beginnings and trust the signs that the universe sent you. I hope you learn how to wait for love instead of chasing it. I hope you understand that it doesn't matter how hard you chase after someone, and anyone that you need to chase after is not worth catching. I hope you know that the right person will not make you chase down their love. The right person will show up and they will never leave. I hope you realize that there are other beautiful things worth chasing. Do not chase love. Do not chase people. Chase adventure. Chase spontaneity. Chase inspiration. Chase your curiosity, your passion, and your dreams. Chase compelling conversations. Chase moments that takes your breath away. This is your reminder that instead of spending your time convincing someone that you belong in their life, spend time building your own life. I promise that love will come along. It will come when you least expect it. It will come after you've fallen in love with yourself. It will come after you've fallen in love with the world around you. When you stop chasing love and start building a life that you love, then love will find you. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and open your heart. Let go of everything that is wearing you down. They are too heavy to carry forward. Let go and make room for something better. This is your reminder that your past does not define you. You have the power to learn, to grow, and heal from anything in this life. You define yourself. You decide who you are. Many may have shared your story, but only you can write your story. This is your reminder that most of your stress comes from the way you respond to it and not the way life is. Adjust your attitude. Change how you say things. Look for good in all situations. Take the lessons and find new opportunities to grow. Let go of all the extra stress. Let go of overthinking. Let go of your worries. You must stop trying to fit in and work hard to stand out. The universe loves a persistent heart, and it is those who refuse to blend in that the world will never forget. This is your reminder not to waste your time looking back. Move on. Life is not meant to be traveled backward. This is your reminder to keep going. No matter how stuck you feel, no matter how bad things are right now, no matter how many days you've spent crying, no matter how hopeless and depressed you feel, no matter how many days you spend wishing that things were different, keep going. I promise that you won't feel this forever. This is your reminder that sometimes you just need to flip the page to realize that there are more to you, the book of your life, than the page you are stuck on. Stop being afraid to move on. Close this chapter of hurt and never reread it. It is time to let go. It is time to embrace the life that you deserve and move on from people and things that you do not deserve. Do not try to fix what has been broken in your past. Let your future create something better for you. This is your reminder to stop getting sad over small things. Stop getting emotional over things that you can't control. It is time for you to be happy again. You deserve happiness. This is your reminder that you are not your childhood trauma. You're not your high school trauma. You're not your parents. You're not the poor choices you made. You're not your previous relationship. You're not your old friendships. You're not your age. You're not your skin color. You're not your failures. You're not a victim to life. You're not a joke. You are a force to be reckoned with. This is your reminder that the world will never be complete without you. The universe longs to see your special kind of talent. You do matter. This is your reminder that one tree can start a forest, one smile can begin friendship, one hand can lift a soul, one word can frame a goal, one candle can wipe out darkness, one laugh can conquer a gloom, one hope can raise a spirit, one touch can show you care, one life can make a difference. Be that one today. May you realize that you are the special one. May you realize that everything that is happening in your life has shaped the life that you want to be and desire to be and were created to be. This is your reminder that happiness does not come from how much you have in your bank account. Neither does it come from how many properties you've acquired. It comes from within. How happy you are. How many people are happy for your sake. When you stop attaching your happiness to the things that you see, when you realize that you can create your happiness in all situations, then you will be truly happy. You are not a joke. You are not a joke. You are a force to be reckoned with.